channel, and today we are playing some more Danganronpa. So in the last episode, we started exploring more of the school that has been unlocked, and I believe, I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. I thought I saw everything here in the this garden, but I guess not. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out. That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa, and the plant's all like snap, and your flesh is all like I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. Huh. Interesting. What's the tragedy? Ultimate. I'm writing this down. Died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Okay. Flower. Eat. Paper. Plastic. People. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Oh. Is that everything? Yeah, okay. I believe there's one last area to explore. And it's this karate dojo or something. That's what it looks like. Yeah, okay. I like the trees. That looks nice. Alright, let's start looking around. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Okay, got a medal. Nice. Anything else around here? Oh, there's some lockers. You can only check out number 6. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. What is that? A straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Oh, another medal. Nice. And check out the flower trees. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant. I've lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? Yeah, okay. Even though this room is totally enclosed, it's quite elegant. Okay, same thing. Are those archery targets? Yeah, that target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Oh, another medal. I think that's everything around this room. Pretty much. So let's go ahead and talk to Kyoko. Well, Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Yeah. Mukuro Ukusaba. How did you figure out the name? The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this watch out for her. Kyoko, I'm not gonna say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera. You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end, and just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Leave the area, yes. I think that should be it. Yeah. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now, but once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the six of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field the basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Alright, let's just go from right to left. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school? You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Restrooms. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? Upstairs, yeah. Yeah, I believe I said this. It looks like the 5th floor is the last floor. Yeah, there aren't any stairs leading up to the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end? We're finally starting to get a clearer picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this school. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out no matter what it takes. I'm curious. Okay, so there are bathrooms. First floor. Speak first floor, yep. Bathrooms, second floor. Okay, there's nothing on the 3rd floor. Yeah. Anything? Yeah, bathrooms on the 4th floor. Yeah, 3rd and 5th floor don't have restrooms. And also, 5th floor has 3 classrooms, but all the other floors only have 2. Okay, whatever. Kyoko. My concern is with the bio lab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The bio lab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant, or we're not in a horror game though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood, the white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there. Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You're thinking the same thing? Then my theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. That awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago. Okay. Precisely, the tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. Okay. If that's true, that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, but still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Alright, Toko. That's right, she's not talking. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So, why are you telling me? Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? She's gonna say something stupid, right? Okay, no. Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife. Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some kind. But what was it doing in a classroom? How would I know? What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around. I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. Now, I believe this knife is going to be the next murder weapon. So, if somebody takes it with them, they're going to be suspect number 1. I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So, what to do? Why don't... Ah, crap. Never mind. Whoever keeps it is not suspicious. Now, why don't you hold on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. Then that's that. Hold on. Don't I get a say? It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's a trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stings. I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. experienced such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Okay, last one. Yasuhiro. Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Let's take a look at the large plant first. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. He's talking about piranha plants, maybe. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, I remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch cold. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch cold, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Okay. Let's check out the chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh. How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Yeah, don't eat raw chicken. Okay, last is the tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe. What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words "Crazy Diamond." The words "Crazy Diamond" had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think. I don't just think, I know we've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh, where? That's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond. You're absolutely right. But where would that be on the pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right? Well, no, the 5th floor was locked. There's no way he could have gone up there. But we didn't have access to the garden until today. Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected it to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then, what did? What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with the lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help. Aren't we inside a building? Like, nobody's gonna see the crop circles. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know. Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So, now what do we do? What is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh? Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hito's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about you, Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? What if she has kind of like a split personality like Toko, and Kyoko is also Mukuro Okusaba, the hidden 16th student? Maybe. I don't know. Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I won't. Does she have amnesia? I said I can't. What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory, you mean? Amnesia. If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. If, you can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options. Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking the school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that. Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him. You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk? Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in. The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Huh? Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away. Where do you think you're going? Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room. What's her deal? I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. You're getting nosy again, Toko. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing and your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation is just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why were you yelling all of a sudden? Cause look. tell you, there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious. They stole it. You're precious. Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me, with betrayal. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Is he talking about his knife? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street. And he's gone. What the heck was that all about? He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Ding dong, bing bong. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here. We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you to take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around. Not like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Oh, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can. Are we gonna let her to our rooms? Ding dong. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop